Hey, this is Joe Price. I just wanted to show you how to grow out your family tree on FamilySearch. You will need to set up a free FamilySearch account and go through those steps. But once you're in FamilySearch, you should see something like this. You'll see a profile for yourself. So here I am, Joe Price, I'm living, and it says only you can see and edit this person on the family tree. Okay, so notice I'm just here all by myself. And so I'm going to add in my dad. My dad is living. So I'm just going to type in his name. I'm not going to put very much information about him because he's really just a placeholder on my tree so that I can connect to my, my deceased ancestors where I'll start to see lots of information. So then here's my dad. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in his parents. So I'm going to look for his dad. So I'm going to type Joseph Pratt Price. I'm going to hit this and deceased. Okay. Now, let me also show you, notice that here it says by ID number. If someone is giving you the FamilySearch ID for this person, you can just type in that number directly and you'll kind of skip this next step. Now, I know my grandpa was born, or he died in California, and it was in 2002. Okay, so you can just type in what you know about your parent. And notice it's going to look for some possible matches. And right away here, this top one, I can tell that's my grandpa. My grandma is Rita, and I can recognize my great-grandparents. So I'm going to hit add match and then select couple. Okay, so notice now they show up. Now let me show you what's happened as a result. If I come here to my person and I hit view tree, see this whole part of my tree is showing up. So there's my dad who I put in, and then here's my grandpa who I found on the tree. And notice now that the tree is just branching out really far. And actually, if I click here, I can hit 6 generations. And notice then it just adds a whole nother layer. And if I hit 7, then it goes out even further. And it really just depends on what is already on the family tree about your family. So notice here's me. Here's my dad who I added. Now notice it doesn't have anything about my mom because I haven't added her yet. So let's go do that. So now I'll do this. And so I'm going to come here now. And my mom, she's also living. So I'm going to put in Karen. So for women, we use their maiden name. She's living. Okay. So I'll just create a person. And for her dad, let me show you what would happen if you had a code. So right here, I copied down the code for my grandpa. And what I would do is I'd add parent. And then right here, it says ID number. I put in an ID number. And I'd hit next. And then I hit add match. And then select couple. Okay. Let me show you what happens now when I go back to myself. Now I'm back on myself. There's my dad and my mom. And if I hit view tree, then you can see that actually now my whole fan chart spreads out. And then if you want to print the fan chart to share with your family or anyone else, you just come here and hit print. And then notice it will create a really nice looking fan chart. These instructions were helpful. And then really think of this as just the first step on a journey to see more about your family. And one of the things I love about the family tree that I'll just show before I stop is that it's a really great way to record memories and information about our grandparents so that our grandchildren can know more about their past. So if you come in here to the sources for my grandpa, you can see he's in the World War II draft card, 1930 census, some other records, marriage records. If you come in here to memories, there's some amazing photos of him. And then one of the neat things that my dad did recently is he actually uploaded some audio stories of my grandpa telling Boy Scout stories. So that's been really meaningful to me. And I just think this is one of the things I love about FamilySearch is not only can we see the past, but we can really connect with our families.